Good morning. Welcome back. We are back with another video. This video is under the Fair Use Act, and the Fair Use Act is in the description box of the video as well as the About Me section of the platform. The Fair Use Act is used to educate you guys on what we're covering on this particular platform. Please keep in mind that this video and all my videos are legendary as well as educational purposes only. But y'all, it's a lot going on, and Jaidyn Alexis is past mad. Karlissa is in her feelings. Nevaeh thinks she hit the jackpot. Chrisean outside bragging about her money. And Blueface over there doing what he do. Can't make this. I'm gonna say this. I really wish that Chrisean had not did the show. I think that Chrisean has got a taste of Blueface, and now she's all over the place, in my opinion. So Blueface links up with another young lady, and the chat get to talking. The chat always get the ladies mad, and so the chat started talking about the little guy, and Blue was like, I can't denounce something that don't belong to me. Now, Blueface has been saying this ever since he came home, off and on, off and on. Well, not off and on. He's been saying it. I mean, he's been in the presence here and there, but he's been speaking, that he is not, the one. So the girl said, well, what is the chat talking about? And Blue was like, oh, she don't matter. Now, he refused to say Chrisean's name. And I don't think nothing is wrong with that. I'd rather him say nothing at all. Then to be disrespectful and stuff like that. Because he knows how to trigger her. And that is to bring her child up. So he knows exactly what he's doing. Even though he didn't bring it up, the chat bring it up. But these different females are speaking on her child. So Chrisean finally pops out and starts talking about her money, what she's making, and nobody else isn't doing anything else that God called them to do. All these different things. Ever since Chrisean's been back around Blueface, she speaks different. She's back dressing different. Everything. Everything. She lost weight because he said she looked mid. Everything changed. Karlissa and Jaidyn was sitting there having a conversation, and Karlissa was reading the chat. Karlissa, get out the chat. And basically, they were saying something about Jay with Blueface with the money, and Jay was saying she was going to get it one way or the other. And Karlissa was like, I don't understand. He gives you whatever, for the kids, and And Jay was like, yeah, but he's starting to act funny. And that happens when they get around new people and new families or a new situation. They want to act like they forgot the people that already exist. And so Jaidyn is like, yeah, okay. Karlissa was like, I don't get it, because and da 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 da. Karlissa, I think it's time for you to just be a grandma. It's okay to love on Jay because they like family. I'm sorry. Jay not leaving the family. The whole family loves her. So she's not leaving like Blueface family. They're going to be cool forever. But I feel like when it comes to the parenting part of things, Karlissa's going to have to let Jaidyn and Blueface figure this out because no. So Karlissa is basically saying, like, what's really going on? Are things changing or what's, yeah. Jay is like, no, I'm going to get support for these children. And I agree. If you run around splurging and doing the most, then you got enough to give some over here for the kids. Why should I put all the bills and you have the means to help with your children? Meanwhile, at the house, Nevaeh is giving the dog the Bible. It's not funny. Like, Nevaeh, that is so ugly. You could have given it to Goodwill, maybe somebody else. And Karlissa is like, you throw the Bible and feed it to the dog, and you still pregnant. Like, you putting hex on your child, so forth and so on. Blueface and Nevaeh had the conversation, and basically it's come out that because Chrisean brought it, or whatever the case, she didn't really want it around. Is that just cause? I say no, because it's not like a pair of panties, allegedly. So Nevaeh just doesn't want anything to do with Chrisean around, and I feel like she feels that way because Blueface and Chrisean begun to get traumatized over each other, no matter what nobody feel, no matter what nobody said. The minute that they got back around each other, they was hugging each other, doing the most. Yeah, we seen her push away, but we also realized that Chrisean did stay over there for at least a night on the bus. Y'all think she slept by herself? I'm just asking, because I don't think so. Did she get up the next day wearing his clothes, putting those spirits back on her? Chrisean, if Chrisean is as religious as she says she is, and if she's in her word the way she says she is, she knows that once you invite certain spirits back into you, here you go again. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this whole situation with Jaidyn feel like Blueface is neglecting her kids for Nevaeh's son, and that Sean popped out because Blueface was questioning about the fathering. And how do you guys feel about Karlissa saying what's going on? Is Blue changing for this fly by night, basically? Karlissa calls Nevaeh. And the fact that Nevaeh is saying that she's going to have the favorite child. Oh, Karlissa went off the hinges. She was like, what? Anyway, y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, love on those that love on you, and pray for the world. Peace.